me. This is what you get when you come to a show where the very first words spoken for the day are live. I should start practicing in the bathroom or something. Welcome to Morning Motivation on, must be Wednesday, right? April 7th. 7 days into Cam NaNo ride mode. I'm just getting started, but that's okay. My goals are a little different for this one than I had originally intended. Just going to try to get several thousand words in this month. Make a habit of writing every day during my morning office working hours. I'm going to give it a few minutes for people to come in. Let the music play and we will chat at 6 o'clock. Good morning, Piper. Good morning, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? Good morning. We're going to get started pretty soon. I think the first thing I'm going to do this morning, break my own rules, is order groceries. I don't really want to take both of the kids into the grocery store and buy groceries the quote-unquote old-fashioned way or normal way. So I'm going to order groceries to pick up, and I want to pick them up when I want to pick them up. I don't want to have to wait until 4 or 8 p.m. So I want to order them now and not at 9 or 10 or 11 a.m. So I'm going to do it first thing to get it done and be done with it. Piper, I'm so glad. Good. I'm so glad things are working out there. Grateful for that for you. Of course I'm gonna buy Oreos. Gonna give it a minute. So yesterday, I I mentioned that I was going to be going to see a friend. We were going to meet up with some friends at the park. My daughter has been going kind of crazy lately, just really missing interaction with other little girls. She's got 2 brothers, and we don't have a friend at church that has a little girl her age. There's a couple a little bit older, but there's nobody that we've really connected with who we could have get together with Sienna. And so the boys have a couple of friends, both from church. They both have 2. They've been getting together with quite a lot lately. And Sienna hasn't had anyone. Good morning, Maria. So I reached out to a friend of ours who has a little girl who is a year older than her, but they were like the best of friends until, I don't know. I mean, they were still so young, it's hard to say they were actually the best of friends, but they really were. They moved when Sadie was 4, so Sienna was like 3, but we hung out a lot because our families had, their kids are all a year older than my kids, and they just got along really well, and Brian got along really well, and Jess and I got along really well. So we hung out a lot before they moved. Well, then they moved. They're not that far away. They're like 45 minutes away now, but that's enough that it makes a difference, Yes, good morning, Maria. Anyway, reached out to her and I was like, is there any way we can get these kids together over spring break? Because Sienna needs to see City Grace, and I would love to see you. So we went to the park yesterday, left the house at 3, and didn't go home until 8:30, and it was such a blessing to see them. Like, Sienna and Sadie Grace were a little like tentative when they first saw each other, but then as they started hanging out, they were super cute. And by the time we were eating dinner at this pizza shop close to the park, they were laughing their heads off, and her older brother wasn't there. He had some other plans, so he didn't make it, but Micah and her oldest, who was older than Micah, older than my oldest, they just got along so well. Like, everyone was laughing, had the greatest time. Like, I just came home last night with my heart so full. Like, it was such a blessing to see them. And so that's what we did yesterday, and it was nice. It's like 78 outside. It was beautiful. Everyone was complaining that they were too hot and thirsty, and what a great way for it to be in April in Michigan. So, just such a blessing. All right. I am going to start by ordering groceries, and then I hope to get into my project before this first stream is over. I think I'm going to do 30 minutes because everyone seemed to really enjoy that yesterday. At the end, we might have to make the last one a different time in order to get done at 8. Because Jen is supposed to be live streaming today, as long as she still is scheduled to do that. So, I'm going to pray. Gracious and loving Heavenly Father, I just thank you for the blessings that you give us each day. Thank you for the answered prayers that you allow us to be a part of by praying for needs for our friends and our families. Thank you for Piper's answered prayer specifically. I just praise you for working out whatever that situation was in the way that you saw fit, in a way that makes Piper feel at ease and at peace with what was going on. I don't even need to know the details, Lord, and I'm just so grateful that you do, that I can lift things up to you that I know nothing about, and you can bless and lift mightily. I thank you for my friends that I got to see yesterday, for the hours of laughter and fun that we shared at the park and at the pizza place, and just how much that lifts my heart and reminds me purpose of my faith and my desires to write. My writing as a ministry, I guess, would be the way to look at it. So I sit down now to focus on that. I just pray that you give me the words, give me the time and attention to focus on this project. Give Piper and Maria and Tiara and Finch and Amy and Allie and Elizabeth and Chandra and anyone else who's been here recently or comes in regularly. Just pray that you would bless them during this time as well. Whether they watch the replay or they're here live with us this morning, I just pray that you would give them special measure in their work this morning, whatever they might be working on. Help them to remember that this is a gift and a talent, and we know that all blessings, all gifts, all talents are given by you. Whether we're free to acknowledge that or not, they're given by you. So as you watch them working, I pray that you would be blessed by that. I love you and praise you in Jesus' name, amen. Morning. All right. Maria says, we saw 2 friends and their 2 kids outside yesterday for the first time since September. It was so cold. Snow was falling as the barbecue was being set up, but it was so good to see them. Yes, see, same thing. We saw our friends, and it was, it'd been about 1.5 years since we had gotten together. So our girls, being 7 and 8, they talked about each other all the time, even in that 1.5 years, but their memories really were fading a little bit. They were cautious when they first got together, but it was so good to see them. Yes, being determined to have a barbecue in the snow is such a British thing to do. I've seen memes that claim it's a Michigan thing to do, like Michiganders and their barbecues with snow up all around it. Chandra made it. Good morning, Chandra. Yes, amen, Piper. Okay, let's do 30 minutes. Morning, good morning. Let's get to work. Alright, I went 2 minutes after, even though I checked the clock right at 6:38. Somehow I had in my head 6:40. Sorry. Need to remember to set a timer next time. I am almost done with my groceries. How did you guys do? I just have to add spaghetti sauce because I thought we had a bunch, but we don't. And I'm spending a fortune. I think groceries have increased in cost price so much that it's ridiculous. But whatever. And so much money. I'm just gonna do it. Alright, so Chandra says that she has finished adding tags to the video that is going up today. Ooh, I need to figure out how to find your channel, girl. I can't click through on here, and when I try it on YouTube, I have issues too. Other people clearly do, because that's how they found me. Maria said 500 words for that sprint. Wow, 500 on the dot, Maria? That's cool. I like numbers like that. I'm not a math person, but when there's a unique number sequence together, Piper got 177. Way to go, you guys. Good job. I ordered groceries. Creating a pickup order. Ugh. It's okay. We will survive. I hate how expensive groceries are and how much my kids eat. How much I eat. But it will be okay. Be okay. I have a friend who keeps her grocery budget. Her weekly grocery budget, I think, is $125, $150, and they've managed to maintain that even as COVID has happened. I don't know how, because I don't know. We spend a fortune on food. I double her weekly grocery budget for our weekly grocery budget. And I'm not even joking. It is double. Try really hard to keep it under $300, but when I order groceries too, I have to keep in mind they will likely not have $30 worth of the stuff that I ordered, so it will come in really under sale. But anyway, I'm sorry, I forgot to turn her off. Hopefully I wasn't drowned out. All right, so the 3 of you got a lot accomplished. That is excellent. And now that the groceries are ordered, I don't have to worry about the fact that I feel like I'm starving my children without any food in the house. I'm not. We have food. We have 15 bagels that need to be eaten, but nobody wants bagels when all you have is bagels. Or carrots when all you have is bagels and carrots. What else do we have? Tuna. We have lots of packages of tuna. But you're just not in the mood for those things at random, right? You have, or on purpose. You can't just go in the fridge and be like, all we have are bagels. I'm going to eat a bagel right now. No. When you're like, all we have are bagels, you're like, the last thing I want is a bagel. Or the last thing I want is tuna fish. Anyway. Me rambling. Let me pull up. What's I gonna do? All right, so so Maria says tuna on bagels sounds good. I suppose maybe it does. Maybe a bit of grated carrots on top. Make up our own little meal there. We had exactly 3 tortilla shells yesterday, so we had cheese roll-ups for lunch, and then we had really yummy, delicious pizza for dinner with our friends, which was fun. Do you do tuna mayo in the US? Quite common over here to have that in sandwiches or wraps. So tuna with mayo in it and maybe a little bit of relish. Yes. I don't know if it's called tuna salad. What do we call that? I don't think we call it tuna mayo. That's what I order at Subway, which is a sub sandwich shop where you go and you tell them exactly what you want in your sandwich, and you can pick all of the veggies that you want, typically at no extra charge, to go on your bread. And you pick your bread, and you pick your meat, and then you pick your cheese, and you pick your, anyway. So you just walk down the line and pick everything you want to go on your sandwich at Subway. And I always get a flatbread tuna melt, which is tuna with mayo in it, maybe a little bit of relish, cheese melted. Then I add pickles and cucumbers and lettuce. It's good, but I'm not in the mood for it very often. My kids could eat Subway every day if I let them, which I can't let them because it's really expensive. But they don't understand that I don't want a tuna melt every single time they beg for Subway. You have Subway. See, here I am describing it like you're an idiot. I didn't know they had Subway in the UK. How was I supposed to know they had Subway in the UK? All right, let's go ahead and write. We will write until 7:20, and I'm going to set an alarm. I'm going to set an alarm so that I don't wait. Okay. No. Oh boy. Wake up, Teresa. It's time to write. I'm going to get words. Are you guys ready to do it? Chandra, you're done with your video. Maria, you got 500 words. Piper, you got 170 something. Okay, been watching interesting YouTube videos about the differences between UK and US chains like McDonald's, Subway, Burger King, etc., and what things are exclusive items in the UK and the US. That could be interesting. All right, let's do this. Get words or get something done. All right, it is 7:20. How did you guys do? How'd you do? I think I did pretty good. I need to do some math. I got 422 words. This scene just keeps growing and growing and growing, though. It's now over 2,200 words, which is too long, but it's not done. So I don't know if I'm going to have to break it down. I really wanted these chapters in this book to be more in the 1,500 range, but maybe that's just unreasonable. We'll see. Piper says, I am so distracted. Little Gremlin is up. So I've put a show on TV for her to watch to see if I can get some words. But Blippi is so strange, captivating, weird, all of the above. LOL. I don't know the show Blippi. I have not heard that one. Someone the other day asked me about a show called Bluey. I thought they said it was Bluey on Disney Plus. Maybe they said Blippi. I don't know. Anyway, I was like, I don't know that one. My kids are older now, so. Chandra says 1:38. So sleepy this morning. Yeah, me too. Last week I cut a chapter. This week I've yet to make up the words I cut. That's okay. Because if you cut it, you had a good reason for cutting it, and it's going to be better for it, whether those words come back or different words come. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I like it when I break out into song and dance, even though I can't sing at all. Fun fact. I cannot sing. Okay, so my husband and I started dating in college. We dated our senior year. I had 3 semesters my senior year, a year and a half, but he had 2. And we were friends from the very beginning of freshman year. Like, I don't even remember meeting him. It was just like my first day at school, I knew him. Like, I don't remember our exact encounter. I know I met him through my friend Katie. I remember meeting her, but I can't remember meeting him. It was just like, we just knew each other. Anyway, Maria got 150 new words, but also moved some stuff around and changed the sequence of events for a bit of a rewrite. Way to go. They're learning about excavators this morning. Interesting. Reminds me of Bob the Builder. Okay, So when we were friends, I would do weird things like stand on tables to get attention, and I was trying to break out of my really painfully shy shell that I was in high school. And when I went to college, I was sort of just like really strange while I was trying to be bold. So I'd like stand on chairs and I'd try to get attention, and it was just sort of this known fact that I couldn't sing, but I would try anyway. Well, when we started dating our senior year, there were some differences between us. Like without getting into it, anyway, there were some differences. So he, after about 5 months, broke up with me one night because he just didn't see that we had enough in common. It's crazy. And that night, he left to my room, said he felt like he'd been punched in the gut, and so when he went to bed, he prayed that the Lord would give him a dream to tell him whether or not he'd made the right decision. And so he went to sleep. He says he only slept for a little bit of time, and he was back in my room at like 3 or 4 a.m. Anyway, slept for a little bit of time and had this dream that he was sitting on a park bench, and I was standing in front of him in a white dress, and I was singing to him, and I had a really good voice. And he knew it was a dream for God because when I sing, I do not have a really good voice. That's my fun fact. So, anyway, fun little story about the fact that I can't sing, and how my husband and I came to be husband and wife. He came back to me like almost immediately. I had slept some, but not a whole lot. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, if we're getting back together, this has to be for real. Like, we're not doing this again. I'm like, no, this is for real. Like, we are meant to be, even though we're a little bit different. Well, yes, because if you read romance books, you would know that differences attract. And actually, we really aren't that different. We are like exactly the same. It's crazy, man. Okay, I want to write. Yes, I know. That's right. 30 minutes, 7:56. So give us just enough time to pop over if Jen goes live at 8. Ready to do it? Let's do it. Oh, off the couch. Oh, not on the couch. All right, let's call that since my video just ended. That's the end of us. Piper says I have to go grab breakfast and get the gremlins moving before I come back to try and get another chapter going. I have made it past the number of words that I cut last week, so that's good. Way to go, Piper. Excellent. Sometimes I feel like I'm really short now. I got words. How many words? Let's find out. How did you guys do? Anyone who might still be here with me this morning? Chandra, Maria. Who was the other one who showed up today? I think you guys might be the only ones who've been chatting. But what have you gotten done? Did you get some stuff done? Get words? My son could do this kind of math in his head, but not me. I got 341 words. Friend. Hello, beautiful. No, you better not be Brian. You better be Jess. So I'm calling the right person beautiful. Or Emma. Either one of you. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have a good day too. I am getting ready to close here in a second anyways. I'm going to say it early because I'm sure you are on the run. But I hope you have a day where you can remember Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, do it from the heart as something done for the Lord and not for people. I love you, Miss Jess or Emma. I love you too, Brian, but not the same way. All right, Chandra, you got 125 words, but I got a lot done yesterday. It's good that you're here, though, right? Remember, last week you had a struggle bus day, and then the next day you did really well. You'll get there. Maria wrote another couple hundred words. Whew. Hubs and I have been sending each other lunch-themed juice, so I'm ready for a sandwich. Go have some tuna and mayo. I think I'm just sleepy today. Yep, it is early, especially if you're here in the States. I'm glad I can make you laugh. And the whole way home, Sienna was talking about how much she loves Sadie Grace. And she said, there's just this special connection between me and Sadie Grace that makes me want to be funny for her and make her laugh. And I just, it warmed my heart because I think that I have the same special connection with you, Jess. All right, well, that is it for me today, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I got, let me see what my grand total for today was. About 1,300 words. No. More than that. I don't know. I got a lot of words today. So, less than that. I can't do math anymore. My brain has died. I only did 2 sprints. So I got about 800 words. That makes sense. I ordered groceries. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And if you still need to get some writing done, I think Christian Indie Writers Podcast should be going live at 8 a.m. So pop on over to their YouTube channel and I will see you there. Bye.